Today we're going to learn how to use the application Bubblist to create a concept map for our unit on probability and statistics. I'm going to begin by logging in using my username and password. Then I'm going to click on Start Brainstorming. Before I can begin my concept map, my group needs to finish our research on the different board games and the tools of chance used to play those board games. Remember, tools of chance include things like cards, dice, and spinners, and there may be more that you found during your research. So I'm going to begin, once we're done with our research, by clicking on my main idea bubble and renaming it board games. From here, I'm going to create 3 child bubbles for the 3 main tools of chance that I'm going to use for my concept map. Your concept map will probably have more than that if you found other tools of chance during your research, but I'm just going to use these 3. So I'm going to do Command Enter, and I'm going to write dice. Now I can create sibling bubbles for my remaining 2 tools for spinners and cards. Now you'll notice those are kind of close together, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag, click and drag, and click and drag them to new locations so I have more room. Now I'm going to start adding my games. So under dice, I'm going to add a new child bubble. And I'm going to add the game Trouble. Another game, I'm going to add a sibling bubble. Another game that uses dice is Monopoly. And again, I can move these bubbles so they can be easier to see. Now Monopoly also uses cards, so I need to collect Monopoly to cards. And I can connect them by mousing over Monopoly, clicking on Connect, and holding it down and dragging to cards. Then I can click on the arrow, and I can have both ends be arrows, or both ends be straight. I'm going to have both be straight so it looks uniform. Another game that uses cards is Candyland. And so I'm going to keep adding my games that I found through my research, or our group's research. You'll notice that by mousing over our different bubbles, we can change the color, size of the font, connect it to other bubbles as we did with Monopoly, or we can delete it if we don't like it. Once I'm done adding all my games, I'm going to go up to Save, Save Copy As. I'm going to title it my group number, Group 1, Board Games, and save. Next, I need to export my concept map so I can embed it into the wiki. So I'm going to click on Export. I want it as a JPEG image, and then I'm going to click Export. Depending on your computer, it will start downloading it, like mine did. You'll be able to save it on your computer so that you can embed it into the wiki. Another feature of this application is the ability to share the mind maps or concept maps that you've created with other people in your group, so that if you have to work on it at a later time, you can work on it on your own or at a different location. And you'll see that all the concept maps that you've created are saved over here. So you see that I've created quite a few. Once you're done with your concept map, you're going to sign out. And you're going to go to the class wiki and embed your concept map on the appropriate page.